Hi, good morning. This is Elizabeth Griffin, and it is Sunday, and thank you for coming back to my channel. Today, I am in a very reflective mode, and I wanted to talk about something that I listened to yesterday. I was listening to a fellow YouTuber, and he was giving advice to a young woman that recently became single, and she's raising a young child. And he quoted a statistic that really startled me and disturbed me and hit truly close to home. So I have 4 children, and I've raised them with the help of my mother-in-law, her family, my brother, my family, and it was very difficult, and also my coworkers and friends. So I had a lot of help in raising my children. I did the financial part of it pretty much on my own. I worked 3 jobs for 7 years, 2 jobs for about 10 years, and then prior to that, I worked up until the delivery date of two of my children, actually most of my children. I never took maternity leave. I worked to the end. And listening to his statistic, which was that single black mothers raising black sons fare at the bottom of everything, and they have like a fourth grade reading level, and they just don't fare well in our society. And I raised 3 boys and 1 girl, and I put them through Catholic school from the oldest was 3 when we put him into school, the school system. Prior to that, I was homeschooling him, but after that, I put him in a Catholic school in the 3rd grade. I was the one that taught him how to read, and then he had to go to summer school in order to be accepted into the Catholic school, just to make sure he was on the right level. And then I put the other 3 children in Catholic school as well. And the people that helped me were just tremendous as far as the Catholic community. I had a coworker who was a boss. He was a white boss of mine, and he mentioned just in casual that if you send 2 of your children to school in the parochial school district, if you send 2 of your children, you pay for them, all your other children can go free no matter how many you have. And I just was so shocked and startled by that fact, and I investigated, and it was indeed true. And so I paid for the first 2, and the other 2 went free. And then the school that I chose, it was predominantly white. Actually, I think my kids were the first to integrate the school. It was pretty much white. My son, the oldest, was the only child in the 3rd grade, and the school treated him really well. It's called Holy Spirit, and it no longer exists, but that school was really wonderful. The principal gave me uniforms for all my children free. But what I want to say and focus on is the fact that despite being a single mother and despite all the hardship, I was blessed. I was blessed to have a community that helped me. I was blessed to have people that tell me information that I had no access to on my own. And I was blessed with a wonderful job. I've been at my job 33 years. It'll be 33 years in June. And with that job, I've been able to support my children. I've been able to buy a house. So it broke my heart listening to the statistics and how endangered our young men are. And I appreciated the YouTuber. His name is Kevin Samuels, if you're wondering. I appreciated his advice to this young woman. And it just made me very reflective today, thinking about what could have happened to my children. I believe I'm a Christian, and I believe in God with all my heart. And it didn't start off that way. I was raised in the church, but when people tell you about God and you don't experience for yourself, it's just information that's just out there. But once I had to raise my children as a single mom, it hit me, and I had no one else to rely on as far as spirituality but God. And I credit him for everything that I have. I credit him for all the wonderful people that have helped me. I credit him that I was bitter for a little bit, but through the experience and through talking to older women, my mother-in-law, who she was just phenomenal. She passed away recently, but she was phenomenal, and she just let me know that, things heal in time. You don't hold grudges forever, and the most important people in your life right now are the children, and the most important people to her were all her grandkids, and she looked out for every one of them. And she was a strong supporter in my court, and she directed me and gave me advice. And I just want to share that information with you and just let you know it is difficult. I didn't realize how difficult it was. I didn't plan out my family, and that I think is very important to young women to plan their future and to know what is important. So, in closing, having a wonderful Sunday, and as always, love, peace, joy, happiness. And I hope this video encourages someone. Bye bye.